Hello everyone, Hobby Crochet is here. Today we are making this adorable little chicken. You can play with colors. It takes a little bit, just a tiny amount of yarn. Scrap yarn idea. Safety eyes 8mm, so you can embroider it. Feather tail. You will need to have a darning needle to stitch the seam, not much. And you create this adorable little chicken, maybe in 20-30 minutes. I'm using just ordinary double knit yarn, the yarn I had in my stash. Different colors. Red yarn for the comb, and today it will be hook 4mm. Let's start with first color and make chain 16. If you want to make larger project or smaller project, you need to make an even number of chain stitches. That's all, very easy. Count 3 stitches, single crochet in the fourth, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet in the next. Repeat this to the end of this row. Skip 1, single crochet in the last stitch, but I will finish it with different color. Please don't cut this one. This is how I change the color. Now I will start with gray color, make chain 2, turn, skipping first stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, it is your chain space. Those are chain spaces. This is where I will place my single crochets. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, and repeat. Chain 1, skip 1, and you have one last chain space, and finish this single crochet, last single crochet, with the new color. Don't cut this one, I will need it. You will need it. Chain 2, turn, single crochet in the first chain space. That is your single crochet, that is your first chain space. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, it will be chain space. and repeat this pattern to the end, and I will show you how easy it is to crochet with multiple colors. In my case I'm using 3 colors, and I do not cut the yarn at the end of each row. It is a much better technique. You don't need to weave the ends afterwards. Well, you do, but not so many. And now I need to pick color number 1, and I've got the tail right on this side where I want it. Finishing my single crochet with first color, chain 2, turn, and keep going. Single crochet in the first chain space, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain space, let's go to the end of this round. Believe me, I was looking for this moss stitch because I know lots of people know moss stitch, but exactly this 1 row repeat, it is not many people do it like that. So believe me, you need to mark this pattern where you need an even number of stitches, and it will be 1 row repeat for you. And when you work with 3 colors, you don't need to cut the yarn. You will have the tail right where it should be when you want to change the color. Keep going with chain 2, single crochet in the chain space, let's make another round with this pattern. You can create literally anything. It is very easy, it goes very fast, and it is very economical pattern. You know that single crochet takes less amount of yarn of all the patterns, all the stitches. Picking the next color, chain 2, single crochet in the first chain stitch. If you want, you may even put stitch markers in this first chain stitch. If you worried that you will lose this first stitch. So every time you make chain stitches, first chain 2, place a stitch marker, and in that way you will not worry about losing your stitches. I have very small project at the moment, so I might just count. If I'm in doubts, I will count amount of single crochets. It should be the same. So let's count gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, brown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So white, it should be again 7 single crochets. So you are doing great, just great. I'm doing great. This is amazing pattern. Believe me, you want to save it. And I will make a few more rows. If my I need to make a rectangular, so if this side is, let's measure, if this side is you say 2.5 inches, I want to make rectangular 5 inches. So I will keep going till I have 5 inches. This is fantastic pattern. 1 row repeat. Don't cut the yarn at the end of each row, just keep going. I have made 24 rows. How to check is it enough rows or not, in case you are going smaller size or larger size. You need to measure 1 measuring. It is 6.5 centimeters, and this measurement should be around twice as large, so you are making rectangular. How to finish this? You make chain 1 and pull the stitch out. And I have left gray longer tail because I want to use this tail to stitch my sides. I will be stitching one side and second side for now. I want to go to the corner, secure my yarn in the corner, and start making like a whip stitch. So you pick, let's go with couple loops, one stitch, and then on the other side or any way you prefer. You just want to seam this side and that side. So I have done 2 seams. Find your prettiest side now. We will be making the face. And this is my initial chain, first row and second row. So if I make the comb on the top and eyes on the sides. This is also the seam, and that one is the seam we have made. I will start making the comb. I've got red yarn. With the hook, insert your hook right on top in the corner. Pick red yarn. Attach in the yarn. Chain 1, 3 double crochets in the same stitch, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the next stitch or somewhere very close to it. I want to pick 2 loops. Chain 1, slip stitch in the same stitch. Chain 1 and cut. then we will hide these tails. Safety eyes or embroidery. Eyes, and now we need to have orange yarn for the final features. Just make a few stitches. Let's tie a knot. Now, after you put some stuffing, we will close the seam this way, that we've got triangle shape. This is what we've got, and we will close it up like this. So this is the idea. I will be using the same gray yarn. I will start stitching, and then I will insert the stuffing. It is easier for me. And now I will insert stuffing and finish the seaming. Nearly done. I will be using coffee color for the tail. In the center, insert your hook. Let's make chain 6. slip stitch in the same stitch, chain 10, slip stitch in the same stitch, in the same or very near, or single crochet, and chain 6. And again slip stitch. It is a little bit awkward to do that, but take your time and you can do it. Slip stitch or single crochet again. I want to make a slip stitch. There you go. Chain 1 and finish. Adorable. Now you will be making a knot and hide this tail. We will shape it. So any color will work great with darker color or with lighter color. It looks completely different, or maybe I put a bit more stuffing in this, but it's still adorable. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give me thumbs up. Press notification bell that you can see my next video. Maybe check my previous video. I'm sure you will find some cute ideas for you to make.